Hi there everybody, this is DarkWolf bringing us a awesome video, and today we're doing a sort of a showcase video. I haven't done much, I wouldn't say actually at all. Maybe a couple of showcases here and there, but today especially we're gonna check out the new 1.13, still in development, but new texture pack, default texture packs. And I laid out last night all of the blocks in the game plus the framed baloney over there, and we're gonna check it out once I get rid of this stupid rain. Rain, go away, come again another day. So I laid them from basically how they are in the creative menu, like all the layout, like the building blocks, decoration, redstone, transportation, miscellaneous, food, tool, combat, brewing, minus the stupid potions and whatnot. They're like all the same. Minus this new one, the leaping potion, has a little bit like, looks like a piece of garlic or something. I know what's up with that. So let's go and check it out. So comparison, the new stone, I don't know, looks more interesting, more defined. I like it. Then we got the whatchamacallit, what's your name, son? It's granite, yeah, the regular granite. Very interesting, you know, a little bit more earthy, like a little bit like a gravelly sort of feel, but has a little bit more character now. Polished, I mean, it's still polished. The new diorite, which most of the people hate, I mean, kind of a different approach. But now it's, at least it doesn't look like bird poop like some people would say. Has a little bit interesting, like whites, and I don't know, kind of looks different and cooler. Polished one, delightful. It actually looks a little bit like, to me, I mean, more polished than it already was, you know, a little bit quartz-like. And I like these like definitive black lines. Yeah, very nice. Bugger off, you fool. Then we got andesite. Andesite is also a little bit different. Has a little bit more of these like lines here and there, more 3D in-depth look to it. Very nice. The polished version, not too much of a difference. Here and there maybe the dots and spots are different, but mostly it's all the same, like it should be. Why do I have two grass blocks? Yeah, grass blocks still the same. Then the coarse dirt, nothing special about it. Also the pod zone, no different. Cobblestone is a little bit like brighter and has all these pebbles together, more definitive. Definitely that's a little bit different than before. The planks are absolutely super different. Now they're more planky than they used to be, like all the planks together. Like too bad I cannot I have to get all the textures out and in so we can see all the differences. Like, look at that difference. And the planks, they don't have these dots, and they have these like dividing stuff going on, and lots of dots. Mostly the dots are out. I think that's the big difference. Not too many dots in it. Very nice, very swish, very clean look. The saplings, let's just say they're a little bit more, I don't know, bushy, maybe actually Maybe only the oak one looks a little bit different. The other one is like meh, generic. The sand, they did it a little bit differently. Now it's a little bit, I don't know if you look at it. Un momento. Now it's a little bit. Let's see. Function game. I already forgot that. Wonder. Whatever, I don't know. So the command for the permanent day, I forgot it already. So a little bit pinkish, but I mean it's still sandy enough to me, if you ask me. It's not too bad. Sandy enough to me, if you ask me. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. That's a day. That's it. Nah, never mind. I mean, it's still sand, a little bit pinkish or some sort of that color to me, but I don't know. Orange, just to match the sand, they changed it, but it's still orange. It doesn't, I don't know. The fact is that the sand, it's a red sand, is orange. Basically, doesn't give you the the opinion that's like, it's different, but it's not. It's, I mean, it's the same now as the sand, the texture on top, but it's the fact that it's orange. You cannot tell the difference, but on the yellow sand, oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. It's a little bit pinkish or purplish or something like that. Gravel, gravel also been pink. I mean, pink. It's like the good old days. I mean, it's purple. I thought it was gray, but actually it's a little bit purplish. And I guess it's a little bit defined, like you have these little dots that, like, I don't know, look like rocks or something. More definitive. The ores, I mean, they are a little bit sort of 3D-ish in a way. I don't know. Yeah, the wood like that, the woods, they're also the wood planks, but now even the bark, the wood blocks, I mean, they're more wood-like, like real life wood look. And I like it actually, very, very nice. The, you know, what was it? The stripped logs, not much difference, minor the fact that I already saw it in when this wood came out, that you know, jungle stripped is a little bit pinkish or something like that. You know, so you see that all is pink around the place, plus a little bit of, I don't know, is that green or brown? I don't know. Yeah, basically the wood's not much different. I don't know why. Oh, is this with the four sides wood? Oh yeah, that's the wood with the bark on all sides. Yeah, more defined as well. And then we come over here. The other woods also with all the bark around the place. I mean, the sponge now a little bit looks like cheese, I suppose. The wet sponge definitely gives a feel of a new stuff, like this, all this green, like it's mossy. It's like it's had that water in it for quite some time. It gets a little bit I don't know, what was the word? Moisture? No. I don't know, that green, that yucky stuff, because it hadn't been dried up for lots of time. Especially am impressed with the glass, because we now don't have the streaks in the middle. Well, I mean, a couple of streaks here and there, just to know you, just to tell you, oh, I'm a piece of glass. Don't forget it. But now it's nice. It's clear. You can see all around the place. Maybe it's too clear. I don't know. But I don't know. It's a nice change compared to the old one. The lapis also like the other ores, a little bit 3D-ish. If you think about it, plus the new, stone around the place, looking. The lapis block, maybe a little bit of change. Now it's a little bit bluish, like the good old days, because they did made it like it was like a different color. Now it's more blue again. And how they changed the sand, this like purplish, pinkish, who knows what tone. They did that for all the sandstone plus the streaks on the top. The wood, you can pass basically all of them because it's wool. They haven't changed since the update for the colors, sort of baloney. The gold is different now. It has this like in line, like in depth 3D look to it. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. Iron, no different from the good old days. Then we got the new. They changed basically all the woods, even the slabs. Bugger off, you do. Yeah, the slab pinkish. I never get to understand what was this, petrified. What's a petrified oak slab? Do tell. I don't get it. What's a petrified slab? It doesn't burn or something? It has special properties, like back in the days, slabs didn't, burn. And you have when you have an new world, but these old slabs, they actually even don't burn even in the new updates. Apparently, I don't know. They're magical slabs, maybe. Who knows? But I don't know what. Then changed a little bit the slabs for the stone, the brick. Did I missed it somewhere? Who knows? It also has a little bit of a 3D look to it, in depth and whatnot, as well as now the what we call stone brick slabs. This one, the nether brick is a little bit, I don't know, redder, I think. Maybe the streaks a little bit indented to make it more realistic, I think. Quartz, quartz was clean, but now I think it's way clean. It's squeaky clean. Then the sandstone has the other sand variations, new streaks around it, new texture, yeah, I suppose. This one, the purple slab, I don't think that's changed much. I think the prismarine, I don't know, got a little bit bluish than usual, or maybe it was already blue, who knows. Especially this one, like I look at it, does seem a little bit different than before. So maybe it's a little bit greener now, maybe, I don't know. Then we got the smooth quartz, definitely changed. Oh man, quartz, you changed, dog, you changed. Now you're more smooth than ever before. Mine are these itsy bitsy little streaks here and there you can see. But man, it's very smooth. Then we got the new smooth. Actually, this one I don't think we had in the game back. It's a new one. The smooth red sandstone. Red sandstone? Yeah. And stupid time going. Then we got as well the smooth sandstone, very smooth. Oh yeah, very smooth, that sandstone. This I think I still cannot understand. This supposed to have a recipe or something, or I don't know. It's basically like a block made out of double slabs, but it's like a full block without the streak in the middle. Basically, it's a smooth stone. Especially with build like that, you don't see the streaks in the middle. It makes it look very nice. I mean, I've seen people make it like data packs to basically make a recipe for this, make it a real thing. I mean, it's not. It's like not modded Minecraft. It's still vanilla, but you get like how you have resource pack for changing stuff. You get data packs for like new recipes and stuff, which you don't have in the game. You can code them in. Oh yeah, and this there we go. There's the actual brick. I mean, it's getting more and more realistic, I think. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Is bookshelf different? Can't tell. But the mossy combo, I can definitely say for sure it's a little bit greener than usual. It's definitely mossy. Yep. Yeah, since we got a lot of blocks to cover, let's see where to continue from. The terracotta doesn't seem different to me. Then we got the sandstone, the quartz. Yeah, definitely a lot of variations. Like, I mean, the variation in the colors. I mean, this basically the palettes is the same, but let's see. I mean, this one definitely, I don't know, slicker. Definitely something about the texture doesn't seem a little bit different. Maybe the color. Then we got the block quartz and the chiseled. Chiseled looks very, very, very smooth now, I think. And the texture definitely is magnifique. It's perfecto mundo, if you ask me. Very nice, very nice. The ore definitely changed. Definitely, like, it's 10 times different than before. Yeah, we got the stairs for the wood, the emerald. Some people don't like it, but I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse, you know. I mean, they could change it in some new other versions, because probably this is I'm not sure if this is the final version. Nobody is. The ore does look a little bit like brighter or something, colors and stuff, I think. The sandstone stairs, they were looking pink before, but now they're definitely pink to my trained eye. And stone bricks, I don't think they either in stone or in stone bricks no change, if you ask me. This one, like I said, red a little bit. For my serum is the same. The brick stairs is like a little bit more like in depth, 3D realistic look to it. Maybe the color is a bit fainter, like grayer, more gray than before. This, like I said, more realistic probably. Maybe they didn't change it, maybe they did, but I think it's a little bit different. But oh yeah, the melon is definitely 10 times different, with all this green and these yellow stripes. I mean, this looks like a genuine melon to me. I mean, they're on the right track. Then we got the chisel stone brick. I don't think these change that much, minus the mossy one, a little bit mossier and greener. Very nice for if you're building like castles and dungeons and whatnot. Very, very nice, very slick, very smooth. Here, I think they changed nether brick a little bit. I mean, has these pebbles in it now, it looks a little bit more like cobblestone, which is not a bad thing, you know. Maybe they smooth out a little bit the clay, I'm not sure. Still definitely blue and gray and purplish still, like it used to be. Snow, I mean it's white, but it has a lot more of these like maybe blue stuff around the place, so it's like white but with blue stuff around the place. Ice, maybe more transparent. Redstone the same, cobblestone of course it's different like all the other cobblestones. Diamond is 10 times different than before. I mean it's blue shiny rocks. It's like the same like what we call it, the emerald, but this one has like a lot of cubes in the cube, and this one has just one cube in the middle and makes it nice and 3D look. As well as the ore differently, a little bit more indented in made to look like more 3D, more fascinating, more blue. It's a little bit bluer than before. Oak stairs definitely changed like anything else. These ones like not too much. I saw the obsidian in the other videos. They changed it a bit. It also has like I don't know, cobblestone sort of feel to it, but it's still purple like it should be. The glazed terracotta, not really. Neither the coral fun stuff. Still the same old coral. Painting stuff, not. I mean, still the same. Beds, still bouncy. Here, I mean, the skulls. This one, I think I saw this crack on top of his head. Maybe it was still there before, but I saw it now. So whatever. And this guy also has that crack on his head, just different color. Yeah, the banners are the same. What else? I'm not gonna punch it because it's gonna blow up. The crystal's definitely the same. Node block is a little bit defined in like how it looks and texture, color and whatnot. A little bit more realistic, I think they changed it, as well as the pistons. The TNT lever are the same. The wood compared to the other woods like has the same going on. The torch, the trap doors also. Yeah, actually these ones and the fence gates are still the same. The lamp is a little bit, I don't know, orangey, or maybe it was orange already. Then the buttons, the trap chest is whatever. I think this guy maybe? No, maybe no, not really. Here, I don't know, the doors are a little bit like, they're more of a 3D look to them now, I think. Looks a little bit different. Redstone baloney, still the same if you ask me. Don't see a big difference. Nah, not really. Yeah, definitely the same, if you ask me. Carpets, whatever. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Say past these carpets, whatever. Here the flowers are a little bit different. I mean, more they like pop out the colors and whatnot. I mean, the grass. I'm not sure about the grass, but the fern, the too tall fern, definitely is a little bit more bushy and whatnot. The glass is the same. The paints, the shulker boxes, yeah, not really. Also the glazed terracotta. Hay block is a little bit like toned down, not too yellowish. the coal block maybe is a little bit blacker, or maybe it's not, or maybe, I mean, the texture I think is different. More like, basically I'm gonna say all the stone type of blocks are definitely looking all like cobblestone to me, I don't know. Blue ice is like blue ice, impact ice. The stairs are matching the other wood, so they're changed. All the colored glass is the same, only they make the change only to the white glass with the streaks. Got rid of them. The prism is definitely blue, very blue, very blue. All these other blocks I'm looking at and don't see many changes. Maybe they change these to look like the sand, maybe they don't, maybe they were already like that. I don't see the difference. We're playing spot the difference. The leaf blocks, I think, like the oak and the acacia and the dark oak are still the same as they even though they should be changed. I mean, spruce is spruce, jungle is jungle, and birch is like a bit more dark green, whilst oak and other ones are like light green. You know, the fern, the small fern also is different, even the little icon. Plus when you place it, like the leaves are spread out in all directions. I don't know, more plant-like. The dead plant, yeah, a little bit more different. Not too noticeable. You don't see the difference, basically, that's what I'm saying, blah blah blah. The seagrass, can't say that I see any difference. The flowers are a little bit more pronounced, as well as the mushrooms. You can tell a little bit faint differences here and there, basically. The raw, dirt, whatever, pickles the same, this guy and everything. Oh yeah, the snow slab, whatchamacallums, they're different a little bit, like to match the snow, a little bit blue here and there. Cactus is way different. It doesn't have nothing to do with the old cactuses. Let's go and check, especially the cactus. And basically the difference between the first and the second is like way different. This guy's like green with the black dots, and the new cactus is like, what was it? I mean, it's still greenish, but the dots around the place, like the black dots, are more yellowish now, and the green is more like softened and more brighter. I mean, it's okay. It's not too shabby. This one also, like the note block, the jukebox also is more, colors are more interesting looking, more lively, more 3D, animated, whatever you want to say it. Fences matching everything else. The infected, or should I say silverfish blocks, they all call infected blocks. I mean, they matched all the other stone ones. The mushrooms blocks are whatever. The fence, the regular pane. Actually, does the regular pane has those streaks they removed? Oh, actually, the pane is actually having basically only the white glass. The default glass has the streaks in the middle removed, so I can see more clearly through it. Whereas in the other glass, they all don't have the same streaks like back in the day, because I mean they're more colorful and basically you cannot see the streak in the middle. It's not very pronounced. Here, these other blocks. I mean, the mossy cobblestone wall is different, of course. It's more mossy greenish, and a little bit more defined colors and smooth texturing, whatnot. And before I lose my voice, talking like crazy person. we'll see the item in the item frames, basically all the not so blocks in the game. And let's see, we can spot the difference. The coal definitely has a bit, or maybe it's actually the charcoal that's more brownish. Diamond is a little bit more, I know, defined, blue, as well as the gold and the iron, or more realistic maybe, or more animated, more cartoony. I mean, as well as the gunpowder is more cartoonish, as well as the feather is more fluffy, more acting like a real feather. Wheat, no. Oh yeah, definitely the flint and the buckets do have a little bit more, like all these other animated stuff, more and more cartoony look. The snowball, get out of my face, you fool! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of my laboratory! Yeah. Yeah, the snowball is a little bit more blue. Everything else is also very cartoony. This more green, cartoony, more, basically everything is more defined now. Like this one. Glowstone, before it was a little bit yellowish, now it's orangish. There have these little speckles like the redstone dust and whatnot. The egg is more like shiny. It's like a gold egg now, but it's not gold, made out of gold. The dyes, they're whatever. The monster eggs, I don't know. I just slapped them down to check the difference, even though I don't even use those. But they were out, or you know, part of all this other stuff. Maybe they changed it a little bit, because there's so much spawn eggs now. I cannot even say which is which. I mean, I know some of them, like the creeper, definitely the green one. This is the cow. This is the what's that? There's so many. I don't even know most of them, so it's whatever. Gold nugget definitely a little bit different. Blaze rod, I don't know. Bone, yeah, bone is a little bit bony. Yeah. Here, this is the fire star. Yeah, fire star, firework star. A little bit grayish than before. The not on the show, very cartoony, as well as the brick. Nether brick also different. These ones, the rabbit hide, way different, like a real rabbit, like the ears and the feet and the legs and the arms and the tail or something. Here, I mean, these ones, the chorus fruits and the flower different, as well as these three, like the iron nuggets, the beetroot seeds. They also cartoony. Plus, I've noticed this disc, the broken one, the what was it, 13 disc or something, 11. It's now, I mean, probably they already made that change a long time ago, but I now see it's like a little bit. It's very broken. It's super broken. You definitely would want your money back for that disc. Everything here is also cartoony with the foods and whatnot. Definitely. And from the the tools and weapons stuff, I noticed. Oh, I missed a whole row over here. Here, not many differences. The diamond sword is a little bit more like blue, as well as the golden being more golden, stone being more stony, the iron being more irony, woodeny. From here out, when I look at the the updates and the videos, I noticed the armor is very different. You can definitely tell the difference. They look a little bit differenter. More, I don't know, more realistic or something. Why? Why I copied the armor twice? Name tag a little bit different. I mean, some of these things actually. Oh yeah, the foot is different. The rabbit foot is definitely super different now. I don't know. It looks like a little bit like a sausage or something. Even though that's the paw, you know, and that's the whatever of the foot, the beginning of the foot. Cauldron. Is cauldron different? A little bit black or dark gray or whatever. The whatchamacallit, the brewing stand a little bit more defined now. Very interesting looking, I suppose. After that, everything else is like meh. Wow, I mean, I don't know if this had like half an hour video, but I basically covered all the blocks in the game. Plus, I mean, a couple of blocks here and there maybe I missed. Maybe not. I'm looking, and I don't see any stuff I missed. I don't think they did any change to the mobs and whatnot. Maybe you can tell me if they really did make changes. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But who knows? Yeah, I suppose that's it's going to do for this episode of this little texture pack review. I mean, maybe we're gonna make some even more reviews in the future. I mean, nobody knows if this is the end version of the texture pack, the default one. Maybe they're gonna do more changes, but so far I'm very pleased how it looks. I mean, you don't have all the blocks in the game changed. I mean, just basically the basic one, I suppose. Basic ones like maybe the glass, the stony bits, the wooden bits, and a few blocks here and there like ores and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it's the little, you know, changes that matter, that make the game more interesting. But yeah, I suppose for now we're just gonna say toodaloo, and I'll see you again in the next episode when we make some more reviews, maybe when they implement new stuff and whatnot. So thank you for watching, have a nice day, and don't be a stranger now, you hear?